Welcome, guys. Check it out. Episode 117. Another way of saying that is 117th episode of Beard and FRIENDz. And today, I'm going to talk about weather, walking, and a wondermut. What does it all mean? Well, stay tuned. First and foremost, I want to go ahead and say all the people that are going through the troubled times right now in your life, I don't care what it is. I don't have to know what it is. I don't care if one person's bad time outweighs the other person's bad time, or you've got it less, or you don't know, or you've got it more, and I don't care about that. The times that you call back, because everybody's tired, is different. I want you to know that I hope and pray. I don't have to know you that you get through it, and I want you to know you will get through it, even though sometimes it feels like you're doing nothing. When it feels like you're doing nothing, it's not that you've reached a wall. It's time to level up, okay? It's time to move up. It's time to get up, start getting up to the next stage, the next level of your goal. And if it's too far away, give yourself a shorter distance to do something. When you see the end in sight, you're more apt to do it more. Let's get right over here right now, and let's talk about the weather. I don't know what it's like where you guys are from. I don't know what it's like where you're at right now. But here, I've got 96 degrees currently, right now, as of 5:45 in the evening. 96 degrees. And where I'm at, the sun is almost down. Come on. I woke up this morning and stepped outside around 5:45, 5:30, 12 hours ago, if you will, 13 hours ago. And let me tell you something. It was 75 degrees then. What? My phone just went off, so in the middle of this, let me grab it. All right, look, let's get back to here. So, but, they're saying that we were going to have a little bit of rain today with a low of 73. I believe it was 75 at 5:30. I'll open the door, and it was almost like you walked into an oven, like a true oven. Like, when you open the oven door after it's on and it goes boom, you can feel the heat coming. I'm telling you. I do want to go ahead and say tonight's episode was inspired by none other than Cousin Amos. I asked him and a bunch of guys and several people what I should talk about, and he told me 3 things, so I chose 2 of them, and I added a third myself. So, so we're going to have fun with that. Just want to throw that in there real quick. But back to the weather. Let me know what is it like where you are? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it comfortable? Are you on the beach? Are you in a hot tub? Are you in a lake? Are you surrounded by ice? Are you on a volcano island? I don't know. I just wanted to know that. But, all next week, our weather is going to be between 63 all the way up to 99. And that is the temp they're giving us. That's not the heat index. That's not, our humidity is probably 50? 46, 45? Wow. So I'm not that far off. And while I'm filming this, sweat's rolling down my arms. I'm outside, of course, filming this because I film outside. But, wow. I have doors open. I turned my fan off overhead because I had a fan that circulates hot air. But I turned it off because I didn't want it to feed into the mic. And I have a door open over to my right. So it's still like, but it's crazy. And I'm learning and finding out that it's not just where I'm at, really. When it's bad, it's bad. Like, some people are getting the worst cold they've never had. Some people are getting the worst hot they've ever had. Up north is feeling like southern heat 25 years ago. Heat is they're just now getting it up in the east, and in the east is getting the west, and the west. I mean, it's like wherever you go, whatever you do, things are like wherever you live, we're getting so crazy with the weather. And I think it's only right because they teach us that we're on this ball going towards the sun. And global warming, I think, we'll talk about that one day, but when it comes to global warming or whatever term you want to say, it only makes sense that we would be getting hotter since we are hurling towards, you know what I'm saying? That thing we call a sun. Wow. Isn't that something weird to think about too? This is crazy. I walked outside. Now, granted, it's still spring. It's not even summer, completely yet, and like I said, I got sweat going down my arms here. You might see me glistening. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm glistening. It's down my face. My bandana's soaked. It's just unreal, this stuff. But yeah, nonetheless, what do you guys think about the weather? Has it changed? Are you guys like that where you're from? Has it changed in the last 20 to 30 years? If you can go back that far, if you're that old. Or even if you're young, can you remember a time we didn't have anything like this? I can. I'm telling you, I'm 40 years old. I will be. Close enough. And, it makes one think, like, do we enjoy it? How do you enjoy it? Only thing I can ever think of is in the Terminator movies. When she's having that vision and they're on the chain link fence, and here comes the explosion. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. It comes the explosion and they're on the fence and it just blows them out of their skin and just their skeleton remains. Like, that's what I feel like. When you're, I don't know. I don't know what I'd rather do, though. Hang out in a lake all day? I don't know. When you're cold, it's easier to get warm. I think when it's warm, it's easier, and it's hot, it's easier to get... Maybe it's not so cool. Maybe that's just not something that we can do. I don't know. You all often look at the world and like we're surrounded by water, but it's like, even at the beach, even though it feels better and you got that cool breeze, I think the beach is where it's at. Now, I haven't been to all the beaches in the world or a lot of coasts or anything like that, but I can only imagine based off of what I have been in and been through that it is fantastic. So you got to have, you got the ocean wind, the beach wind. It's hot. You can always just walk over there and you get a tan. So being at the beach and enjoying yourself is kind of like, which kind of takes me to my next topic. Check it out. We're going to talk about walking. Yeah, walking. You can do that at the beach too, which I actually had ran up and down the beach before. And I had, of course, we've all walked, but walking to get exercise, that's a different story. You get up early, like watching the sun come up on the beach and walking, and just as far as you can, remembering, where you're going to come back in at. I have walked back up a beach and been on the back side of where I was and still made it, obviously, but got confused because I didn't get back to my hotel. My hotel was like that big when I found it, and here I am way up here, so I had to... I wanted to walk the beach back, obviously. I didn't want to go up to the road and walk down the asphalt and walk through the people's yard. Like, I didn't do all that. But even then, when it was said and done, it was like, what more did I have to do? What more was there to do? Nothing but walk. And it was so much fun. And but walking, whether you walk in, don't do it when it's like this hot unless you're prepared and really trained in doing that. I have when I ran 5 years ago, or I ran for 5 years, like 2 years ago. And I'm telling you, I ran when we had this big heat index of like 95 and 100 plus. but it still didn't make sense. But I got out there. I would start my job, and we had an ice box that we didn't use, part of the fridge, an ice box. And I put a wet towel in there. It wasn't this nasty towel, but we didn't use it. And we didn't use the fridge much. But at any rate, I was the only one. We were the only ones that used it, 2 people. So I put a wet soaked towel in there in the ice box. And I put it in such a way, in the letter U, so it would hang around my neck. And I put it in such a way, you never know what's going to happen. I put it in such a way that it was stiff in the letter U, so I could put it around my neck like 4 hours later, and take off running. And it would be so hot out that when I come back, it was like I had a brand new towel. It was dry as a bone. Didn't even have my sweat on it. It was so hot outside. The towel was just really, really dry. I don't know how to explain that. What's funny is the southern way that we say, and we all do this in the South, and you don't have to be from the South, I guess, but when they say, oh, it's hot out. Yeah, it's humidity. It's humidity. Yeah, it's this heat. It's a dry heat. I'm just saying. But you can, that's just one thing. But don't be crazy, and back to that lecture at hand. Don't be crazy and walk where you shouldn't. We're doing. I have got an emergency. I've got to take this call, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That was my wife. So certain things, no matter when I'm recording, I have to take, period. That was only a nice 45-second break. So we're talking about walking. So don't be dumb. Don't do it in heat. Don't do it if you can't do it. And more than anything, just stay in. But walking is very important. You can walk your dog. You can walk yourself. You can walk almost anything nowadays. You can walk anything. Just walk. Get out and walk. And I say do it early in the morning, or right when the sun's going down, and come back in. Oh, well, it's late, and I'd like to be in the bed at such and such a time. Well, on those days, get over it. Consider it extra. I feel better when I walk and do things, but I don't want to get it to the point where I'm just so sweaty and so nasty that I just don't want to be out there. I don't want to be miserable. And I know some people that say, well, I'm sweaty, period, point blank. When I get sweaty, I just can't do it. But I'm just saying. Wow. But one thing we can say, but the one thing that we know is simply that it is beneficial, and it can help us. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Walking, and I'm not even gonna. It is cardio, and I'm not even gonna stress cardio. I'm just gonna say that's part of it. That's what we do. That's absolutely great, fantastic thing to do. Get to moving, get your blood flowing, get your brain moving. Some people have looked at me and been like, I wish I had half the energy you did, or you do, and you did, and you the way you did. And I'm like, I don't. It's not that I have it. It's that I've acquired it. And I'm gonna tell you, that's the truth. I quit smoking, quit drinking, quit doing certain things in my life. And for me, maybe it wouldn't work for you, but for me, I've always been, the loud one, or the in-your-face one, the rambunctious one, the boisterous one. But I quit certain things, and I'm that way now. Rambunctious and loud and boisterous, times like 1,000. But I also doze off and nap for 15, 20 minutes, half hour a day. And but I also get up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and literally somewhere within those hours every day of the week between two. That's why I tell people between 2:15 and 5:30, I'm up every morning. I'll guarantee you. Most of that is before 5:30, but guarantee you. And for the sake of the conversation, between 2:15 and 5:30 every morning. And I stay up all day, and I end up going to bed. I don't know. Here in the last week or so, I've been going to bed around 10. But when it's school time and school's in session, and we got more things on our plate and stuff like that, I'm old. I guess I get in the bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I've been known to go to bed at 7. But when I crash, I keep in mind that I'm like, but I've been up all day, all early. When I got up, even though I know people that work 12-hour shift, I was up before they were. They come in and I'm still up. They go to nap and go to bed and I'm still up, And I do try to nap. I try here lately, but the last 4 days I've napped more in my life than I probably ever did since I was a kid. Napping meaning laying back, watching something with my son, and finding myself in one of those where you doze off and you catch yourself moments. Huh. You know what I mean? Or you jump up. We all been there. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to show you guys a few clips of, my dog, Shiner. Shiner. His name is Moonshiner Buck. And I'm going to tell you right now, check these clips out. I'll be right back. This is a wondermut. There's a damned old dog on my porch, and I'm going to have to just kick this dog's ass. And I'm tired of this. Go! Get out of here! It's fine. I got him. I know what to do. I'll shoot him. What are you doing? Who are you? And what do you want? I don't trust you! You ain't going out of here! Get down! Get down! Hey! Hey! You check! Hey! Get down! Pow! What? Can you do tricks? Speak! Speak! Okay. I got an idea. Can you shake too? Hey, do the other one? Hey, guys? Yeah! Got an idea! Okay, that's smart you are. Hold on. Come here. Can you get on my back? Oh, you are awesome. Can you speak again? Up. Where you going? What are you doing? Oh, shit! Ow! Okay. I get it. Stop! Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure there's other animals in this world and dogs that can do more tricks and better tricks and bigger and listen and protect and open a fridge and grab beer. And I've seen all kind of dogs and animals, period, do all kind of amazing things. And that is one thing that I'm really into. Sometimes I'm mean and we have those come to Jesus meetings with my animals, but hey, they're part of the family. You even got to smack family around a time or two, right? As well as they got to put us in check too. Guys, I am glad you watched. You never know what you're going to see here, but I always want to push that political free agenda where we talk about everything under the sun, including the sun. And so that means everything and anything in religion, no politics. You know what I'm saying? Guys, there's also comes a time in the show where I say 3 words. What are they? Damn, it's hot. No, that's not it. Forget this heat. No, forget the... love, peace, chicken grease. Thanks for watching.